This is by far the most reasonable I have ever been at an Anime Expo, my 10 years of going, okay? What is up, guys? Sam from Weebs Guild here. We just got back from Anime Expo 2024. It's in the books, it's in the bags. We went all 4 days. 5 a.m. wake-up calls for every single one of those days to get there as early as possible, to get as many of the exclusives that I wanted, to get as much of the merch as I wanted, to beat all the other people to the Bleach panel, and we're back. Let's talk what I bought, what we liked, what I didn't get, and we'll go from there. Let's talk day one. If you guys saw my Anime Expo exclusives video, the number one thing on my list was Union Arena. That was what I was gonna go for. That's what I was there early for. I thought that was gonna be one of the big purchases, was gonna be Union Arena, the exclusives. They had freebies they were giving out. You could only get at Anime Expo, by the way. And that's where me and my fiance went first. Now, scammed, okay? Immediately gonna tell you that. Scammed, don't do what I did. Don't go to Union Arena first. If you don't know, I wanted the Bleach trial deck. That's what I wanted, and I wanted this thing. I found out recently my Premium Bandai account was banned, and you could pre-order this through Premium Bandai to pick up at the con. I didn't do that, so I needed to be there early because I knew they had a few of them left, and it is a deck box with a mat inside of it. So let's open it up. I'm going to show you guys what's in it, what I got for. Now, to get some of the promo cards or the trial deck, you had to stay by and actually try the game. This is a bonus you got for doing a survey, I believe. You get a cool Ichigo action point, and this exclusive Ichigo card with the AX logo on it, which is the best thing that I wanted, you get for actually doing the tryouts, like the trial where they teach you how to play the game. This is what you get. My fiance and I both did it. There's a UG version of this as well. We both got Ichigo. Now, all right, listen, we're going to pause for a second. I went there first thing, day one. I went there, signed up, let's go. They're like, hey, you could play right now if you want to. I thought I was gonna have to pick a time slot, come back. They're like, you can play right now. I'm like, cool, let's do it. Sit down, me and my fiance are right across from each other. So I'm like, cool, we can start immediately. Let's get this thing going. No, number one, they're gonna wait for the whole 20 slots to fill up. And because everybody else is going for other exclusives and is not an idiot like myself going to Union Arena, we sat there for 45 minutes at the opening, waiting for the tables to fill up. And then the guy came around, started handing out the trial decks, right? Like, here you go, here you go, here you go. I get mine. I get Jujutsu Kaisen. I ain't got nothing wrong with Jujutsu Kaisen. Probably my second favorite series out there, all right? But I'm here for Bleach. That's what I'm here for. So I asked the guy, he's handing out the things. I'm like, hey, I know it's like, it's random, and but can I get a Bleach one? Can I get the Bleach trial deck? No, man, it's completely random. Okay, I got to go grab the trial deck so I can show you guys. Now, listen, look at this. You can see Ichigo right there. Same thing with all the other decks. Blue is JJK, green is Hunter x Hunter. So he's like, nah, man, I can't give it to you. It's all random. Except it's not. You could see, he's like, I don't even know which one I'm giving out. I know which one you're giving out. Can I just get this one? He's like, no. And then I do what my girlfriend has now said is giving her the ick. So guys, don't ever do this. My bad. I said, please. I was like, hey, please, man. And he's like, no. And just walked away. I was like, dude. So then I spent the rest of the time at the table trying to trade people my JJK deck, and my fiance had Hunter x Hunter. Trying to trade one of the two. Please give me an Ichigo deck. That's all I want. I just want the Ichigo deck, no biggie. Which I finally did, by the way. I finally got somebody. He was like hoping for a JJK deck. Last person to sit down at the table. He's like, please be JJK. Please. He got Bleach. I was like, dude, this is a match made in heaven. I'm like, hey, I got JJK. I really want to Bleach. Do you want to trade? He was like, sure, fuck it. So we traded. Then went to the Bleach panel, and they gave out everybody a fucking Bleach Union Arena trial deck. I have never been so mad in my life that I went there. Never been so mad. Anyways, back to this nice deck box with the mat. The mat is very nice, very big. You can't use it as a mouse pad. It's not exactly big enough for that. But you do have the boys Toshiro, Ichigo, and Byakuya, in case you're ever wondering what the most popular English characters are. There you go. Attached to the back is the deck box here. You might file this in the Who Cares, but it is cardboard in case you're wondering, and it is a whole puzzle. So give me 1 second to put this together. And wow, there you go. Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, trading card game, Union Arena, deck box. You open it up. Look at this. Fantastic. I didn't even look at the instructions. That's all my training from putting together displays at Barnes & Noble coming back to me right there. Okay, now, there was a booth at Anime Expo. CG is what it's called, like GEE, and I think it was like Great Eastern Entertainment is what it stands for. But they do all the classic, like you've seen for years, the Naruto headbands, those classic stuff. That's them, all right? And part of that, they make the Urahara hat. Now, I will say I was judged. I was profiled. When I said I wanted to buy the Urahara hat, the lady literally went and grabbed a hat. Didn't see her do this to anybody else. And just like, hey, heads up, it looks like this, like, you know, about this size. Like, are you okay with that? I'm like, lady, I know I got a huge ass head. It's not gonna fit me. I want it for a display piece. And in case anybody want a proof, this is what I look like with the hat on. This is what I look like with it on the front. It doesn't fit. It's not even close to fitting. So it doesn't really expand. So if you are a poor, unfortunate soul like myself that just has a little bit of a larger head, you're fucked. It's over. They also sold 2 buttons. Had no idea how small they were, but we got Toshiro, we got Ichigo, real tiny, real chibi. Once again, my goal with these events is to buy anything Bleach that I can find. And a lot of the stuff, they had a lot of Bleach figures from like third-party retailers there. I walked around and I looked at all of them. I can say wholeheartedly, and I don't mean this as a slam on like any sort of small businesses, I would not buy any figures from Anime Expo, third-party retailers. I'm talking about if it's not like from the official distributor that's there at the convention. The prices were insane. Absolutely insane. Raised to the max. They were making max profit of anybody that bought it at the convention. It's just not worth it. It's just a scam all the way through and through. Okay, let's take a quick break. If you guys have been to conventions, you know the brown bag typically is hentai. Straight up, all right? Now, this year they had Fakku in 2 different positions. They had a like PG version of the Fakku booth on the main exhibit hall where they've normally been, but now all the 18 plus stuff was in the artist alley. So the artist alley already notorious for not being able to get enough good oxygen down there. It smells, it's horrible, it's packed, it reeks. But now they put the hentai down there to really double down on that fact. So my friend, my roommate, my glorious friend Danny, he wanted something, you know, he's like, give me something with titties. All right, that's all I want. He's unemployed, he's got nothing else to do. So I found the perfect gift for him, and that is a hentai puzzle. Now, there's not anything sexual on this. It's just a bunch of girls sneezing, or about to sneeze, excuse me. But it comes with a poster of the same thing. You put together the puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces. Perfect gift for your roommate. Now, I've been coming to this convention for a very, very long time. Fakku has always been there. They've always been sold out of one thing. I've wanted this since high school days. I've been coming here and I've wanted this shirt, and I've never been able to get it. And it's not the one that has all the faces on it, okay? That's tacky. It's tacky. It's not cool. It's not fun. It's not a good time. It is this classic Hin with the tie shirt. I've wanted this forever. It's always sold out by the time I get to the Fakku booth. They had it all convention. I bought this on Sunday. On Sunday, I bought this. I wanted this forever, and I finally now own it. So that's just a piece for high school me that really sealed the deal there. I mean, I also got a Fakku lanyard, which I guess is cool if I want everybody to know I'm a freak. So that's something. All right, not something I purchased, but I did line up extra early on Friday to get autographs. They're doing a Bleach TYBW autograph session. So it is worth noting I did get the autographs from the English voice actors of Uryu, Bazby, and Yugrim. Very, very cool. Personalized to Sam by the Pride of the Quincy's. Awesome, cool. Got to give a shout out to that. That's why I spent my Friday morning. Let's talk Viz Media booth. I had to go twice because they were sold out of something. By the time I got there, it was gone. It was already, it gave sayonara. So the first time I went there for one thing and one thing only. I wanted to get the Ichigo. They had an acrylic plexi of Ichigo. That was the only Ichigo or the only Bleach merch that they had at this year's Anime Expo from Viz. They didn't have it, but what else they did have was not an exclusive, by the way. I was talking exclusives there. They had the limited edition Bleach TYBW Core 1, which I've never even bought. Never even got around to getting it. Slipped through my fingers. They had it at the convention at regular price. I own it now. But because of that, I had to go back a second time now because they were sold out of so much stuff. The first day they sold out of everything. A lot of exhibitors at this year's Anime Expo, they chose to pace a lot of their exclusive. They wanted to make sure they had stuff for Thursday. They want to make sure they had stuff for Friday. They want to make sure they had stuff for Saturday. Sunday, they didn't give a fuck about. So really sorry if you just went Sunday. So here's my second one. Now, one of the things I did want as well, outside of just the Ichigo acrylic, was a special Naruto 20th anniversary manga. It's got the same exact cover, but it's just got Boruto and adult Naruto on it, looking at it, having a good time. Very cool, but it was also sold out by the time I got there. And then here is the thing I wanted the most, which is the Ichigo acrylic plexi of him like busting through the wall about to beat somebody's ass. Very cool, not very expensive. This was the only thing they had as an exclusive, or it was, I'm not even sure it's an exclusive. It was just merch they had for Bleach outside of that Blu-ray I just showed. So I bought it. Now, this is the Animate booth. None of this is necessarily exclusive to Anime Expo ever. Period. Prior. Nothing. Okay? But they had a bunch of stuff there that was Bleach Thousand Year Blood War that they were bringing for the first time in the U.S. coming over here. And if you watched our Japan video when I went to Japan, I spent so much money at Animate. It was insane. This was no exception. I spent $300 in Animate, and this is probably my biggest purchase. Now, there is one other thing in here that I want to show off. We did go to Figpin. So this is Figpin. They had exclusive, Anime Expo exclusive, limited edition Rukia Figpin. I did feel a little bad for the Figpin people. They had a bunch of exclusives, and I thought they were going to sell out really, really quick. Every time I went by, they were just sitting there looking bored. They weren't having a good time. I bought 2. Love Rukia. Stan Rukia. 500, one of 500, you know? So I have 2 of the 500, I guess. That's cool. Okay, let's start pulling from the Aniplex bag here. I want to make sure I'm not fucking anything else up. There were 2 t-shirts for Bleach. I bought one of each. Now, with the t-shirts, I was getting flamed. Beforehand, I was getting flamed. You know who you are. That I previously asked at a Radwimps concert, okay, if their shirts were Japanese size or American size, because they're different, okay? American size, I'm an XL. Japanese, you got to give me probably at least a 2X for it to even fit, and then I got to pray to the gods above that it doesn't shrink in the wash, okay? So here is one of the shirts for Bleach that they had at the Animate booth. It's Cone. It's like Cone's recap at the end of 1,000 Year Blood War here. Cool, basic, not the best design, right? Like I didn't think any of the designs exactly wowed me. This shirt does not fit me. Okay, well, cancel that. It fits me, but it's like a skin tight shirt. Okay, you really see all my curves in this thing. It's not flattering to me at all. This is an XL. I normally wear XLs, no problem. This is what I mean by Japanese sizes, okay? Now, this shirt that I'm wearing right here, I got from the Aniplex booth. It's probably about $50. It's a jersey. It's a Mashal. It's of the ending. Here, I'll turn it around for you. It says bling bong, bling bong, ba boom. XL fits me fantastically. American sizes, 10 out of 10. XL Japanese size, it's like a skin suit. Now, along that same line, another shirt of Ichigo, literally just a screenshot from the anime. I typically don't like these shirts, but I'm a sucker because it's a Bleach thing at a convention, so I bought it. I think a low quality design, don't think it's fantastic. XL also fits me like a skin suit, so I can't wear it. So it'll be a nice shirt for either my fiance or Jose. All right, they had 2 Bleach 1,000 Blood War acrylic blocks. I feel like it represented the poster that we got there as well, where you saw the signatures on it. It's just like an acrylic block. That's what it is. It's an acrylic block. 2 of them acrylic blocks. Wow. Imagine I smashed them right there. Oh my God. In classic fashion, I was like, hey, this looks cool. You could get 1 box for 3,300 yen. They're badges. Let's just buy the whole fucking thing. You know, they got it sealed. Let's buy the box. That's cool. I have my own display at home now. Let's see if I could open this without destroying it. All right. Well, I didn't make it in the display fashion, but I nicely open it. So here we go. We'll open up a couple of these. I think these are called tin can badges. I think it's technically what they're called. Now, the Japanese love their individual wrapping. Okay. So you're going to see wrapping on wrapping here. We have the world's biggest close-up of one of Uryu's eyes. Fantastic stuff. Now, let's do a quick conversion here. It was 550 yen per. That probably comes out to be, with the conversion rate right now, let's say like 450. I spent 450 for a close-up of Uryu's eyes. We'll let that sink in. So that's number 1 there. Lots of close-up of eyes on this is looking like. We have Yuha. We could get Renji, Urahara, Rukia, Ichigo. You can see them all right there. Let's open up another one so we can see it in person. But one of the saving graces of this is typically when you buy a box in Japan, like it has one of everything. So you're guaranteed to get one of everything. We'll open it up. We'll see the next one we're going to get. I have never bought something like this from Japan and not got one of everything. So I'd be shocked if that's the case. If they did that, like, hey, let's mix them up really quick before we come to the convention. Here you go. Another close-up of Renji. Wow. We love close-up shots of people's eyes here. Fantastic set of badges. We're going to move on. Okay, now next we have these Bleach things. I have no idea what they are. They sold coasters. That's what I was really hoping. I think these might be them. When she was ringing them up, I think it was the coasters. This is what I was really looking for. I couldn't find, they didn't have anything labeled. I tried to use the Google Translate app. Sometimes it wasn't coming up with anything. So we'll see. It's all Bleach. It was all in the Bleach section. I bought like some of everything that was there, so we'll see what happens. Now, unfortunately for this one, look, the opening is right underneath the label where it says Bleach. I'm gonna have to rip it. I hate to see it. Goodbye, Bleach. So this is Shikishi, is what this is called. It's like the little art boards. Cool. Nothing crazy. It seems like just a rip straight from the anime. I like Shikishi when it's like original art, right? Like that's cool. That's when it's something really cool. It's got really flashy. Maybe it's holographic. This is just like a board with a picture of PNG of Uryu from the show. Now, again, 440 yen for this is what it's saying on the packaging. So I probably paid about $4 per for each of these. I bought a lot of them. So that's, I hate to see it. Let's open up another one and see what we get next. Ichigo. Another beautiful shot of Ichigo. Should we do one more? Let's open another. Let's do another one. We'll save the rest to open up on Bleach Boys. That way, if you're a Bleach connoisseur, you like our Bleach podcast, check it out over there. We'll open the rest on that one. Renji. We get Renji. We got the 3 boys all together. Very cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like some little art blocks. I feel like Shikishi's a pretty safe bet. If you like art, it's like a cheap poster. You can have it, frame it up, have a good time. This also is what people get a lot of signatures on. When they get autographs, they get them on these little Shikishi boards constantly. Not a bad idea. Okay, so let's hope these are the coasters now. They had cool coasters, really cool coasters they were advertising, and that's what I really wanted. But once again, nothing was labeled. So let's see what the price on this is. 1,100 yen. So that comes out to be, let's just say $10 is what where each of these was $10. So you can see how the price added up very quickly when I was just grabbing everything I could see in sight. Oh, these are them. These are them. Thank God, dude. I didn't know if I even got them, but these are nice. This is an actual, that's nice, dude. That is so nice. Oh, had I known, I think I literally grabbed all of these. Like, you can tell, like, look at this. Bubble wrap and everything. That is cool. That is a fucking awesome orihime. It's like ceramic too. Come on. Like, that is nice. That makes the other junk worth it. That is cool. Let's rip them, man. Let's see what we got. Oh, here's the price. So I really got ripped off because it's normally 1,100 yen, right? Is what it says on the package, 1,100 yen. I paid $13 for that. That conversion rate doesn't work out. They scammed me. Ooh, Rukia. Look at that. That is fucking sick. Yo, these are awesome. These are so cool. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go again. Let's open up another one. I'm being very careful with them. If I drop them and break them, I'm going to cry. Uryu, looking sick. I like his regular dress outfit. That is really cool. Very cool. Damn. Hey, these are awesome. I hope I get the full set. I think there's about 8 of them that you could have got. I'm going to keep going. We're going to go through all of these right here, right now. Uryu again. We got a double Uryu. If there's an Uryu lover out there, let me know. Hey, I'd be happy to ship this thing out. So another Uryu. So this goes to show I did not grab them from a box. They were just like laying there on the table. If it was a full box, I would have bought the full box. But it was just laying there like they clearly have been restocking. So no guarantees that I get all of them this time around, which sucks. Chad, let's go. My fiance is going to be so happy. Chad is her favorite character. I don't know why. Well, Chad and Kapachi, if she has to pick a better one, okay? Hey, that is cool. That's really cool. We have 3 more, boys. 3 more. Let's do it. Yo, these coasters are fucking sick. This is my favorite thing I've gotten by far. Just not another dupe. Come on, baby. Rukia again. So now we got a double Rukia. We got a double Uryu. Who are we even missing? Is it just the original gang? Is there the only ones we can get? Let's see. I thought there was a Kenpachi one that you could get for a coaster. Let's see here. Renji. Okay, we're coming together here. We've got the main squad now. The main squad is complete. Actually, we don't have Ichigo. We don't have Ichigo. Oh, no. Last one. Can this be Ichigo? Can this complete the set of the full Karakura gang? Let's see. Come on. Don't do me like the anime. I spent $300 at your booth. Don't do me like that. Here we go. Hey, let's go. The full set. I'm going to call it that. There's 6 of them. Okay. Renji, Rukia, Orihime, Chad, Ichigo, Uryu. 6. I'm going to call that there's no more than that. We're going to call that a complete set. I don't know if that's factual or not. We'll double check that in the editing. But that was fantastic. And these are the best because I'm actually going to use them. These will go on the Bleach Boy set. These are nice. Holy hell. All right. The last things that I've bought, they're like little tiny ones for Bleach. I don't know what they are. Some of them have this little sticker. Oh, they look like they're different. Okay, so I got a couple of different ones here. So there's these longer ones and there's this shorter one here. So let's open a couple of each here. We got 2 short, 2 long ones. Let's see what they are here. We'll start with the long ones. It's very fat on the bottom and this cost me $10. This cost me $10. The coaster was $13. This little thing cost me 10. This better be fucking spectacular when I open this up. All right, there's no way you guys read this. It's a little plastic, okay? It says Bleach on one side, and it's got a quote in Japanese on the other side. There is no good way for me to show this. That's $10, everybody. $10. I wonder what it could say. It's something, ... longer word, ... smaller word, ... Ooh, let's do another one. Let's see if there's something else, or if they're all going to be some sort of a quote. Okay, they all have powder over it as well. So same thing. Purple says Bleach. On the front has a quote. No good way for me to show you that. But this one is really long sentence. Really long. Dash, smaller one, ... exclamation mark. Incredible stuff. Okay, now the smaller version. Okay, this is lovely. It looks fantastic. It says 6. There looks like there's 6 different versions in there potentially. We're gonna go ahead here, hope for the best. And they're your classic little buttons. There's Yama, looking fantastic, looking lovely. Yamamoto Genryusai Shigekuni. Very cool. Very cool. Classic, you know, nothing real wow about that, but your classic kind of pins. Let's go and see. We'll open up one more. We'll see what the next one we get is. Ooh, Byakuya. We love Byakuya. Ain't nothing wrong with Byakuya. We ain't gonna hate on Byakuya. Same thing. Byakuya Kuchiki. That's all it says because he only has 2 names. And guys, that's it. That's all of it. I didn't buy any mystery boxes this year. Not a single one. Thank you guys for hanging out. Fuck mystery boxes. Don't buy that. Buy instead these $10 mystery pins or classics, whatever you want. Better deal. If you guys want to check out our previous year's hauls, where some of them I had a very bad receding hairline. I looked horrible. I got compared to Mewtwo King a lot, which really hurt my feelings. Okay. I'll link to that in the description down below. If you guys want to hang out some more, learn some more about the Bleach panel, what was announced during the Bleach panel, Bleach Core 3 trailer reactions, check out our podcast, Bleach Boys. If you guys don't know, big Bleach fanatics here. I bought all the Bleach things. We're going to talk about all the Bleach things on the podcast. There'll be a link to that in the description as well. And of course, thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you went to Anime Expo, please let me know, what was your favorite thing you bought at this year's Anime Expo? I would love to know, because there's some stuff that I missed out on. Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. We did live tweet the Bleach panel, so that's the best place to keep up to date with us. And we will see you guys another time for Anime Expo, probably next year. Bye, everybody.